have to do some mobility. Every day it's been a animal flow, and we're doing 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, 3 rounds. Today is going to be a traveling ape, lateral. So think about a low squat position, almost like a squat crawl out position. Knuckles, I'm going to use my fist. You guys don't have to, but try to attempt it. Get that grip strength, get that wrist nice and strong. Here, think about pressing in and lifting up those hips. Softly. Think about a box jump. Okay? Can I go higher? Can I stall? Can I take my time? Can I land softly? So that's why it's part of our mobility. You're going to get your core fired up, and obviously it's going to get your heart rate a little bit elevated. 1, 2. Warm up. 3 intervals. 1 interval consists of 3 rounds. 1 interval, which is 3 sets of this back and forth. As fast as you can go, that's 1 interval. We're doing 2 of those. So your first exercise, plank, shoulder, knee tap. Really easy. Plank, shoulder, knee, tap. That's 1. You're doing 8 of them. 8 each, so 8 rounds. Why am I going over here? Next up is a pike press, which is basically a shoulder press, but you're using your body. It's kind of like a bench press compared to a push-up, right? Push-up is a body weight version of a bench press. So the pike press is a body weight version of a shoulder press. So if you think about a shoulder press, my head is back, right? My hands are in front, and I'm pressing straight up, right? So if I were to do that here, I'm going to start in a high plank position, hands under the shoulders, and I'm going to bring my hips back a little bit. I bring my hands a little bit closer because I want a big V position. Now, forehead comes here, drop down, crown of my forehead is in the front of my 2 hands, forming a tripod, and then I'm pressing my hips back and away. Okay, so you want to keep the hips, sorry for my back in your face there, really, but you're looking to pull this up, kind of like you did with the traveling ape, right? So it's here, and then pull up and back. Think about a V position, right? So it should be targeting a little bit more of your shoulders, a little bit more of your upper chest. Okay, we're doing 3, only 3. Those 2 exercises, 3 times is 1 interval. After that, take 60 seconds rest, and then do that 2 more times. Work period, built by EMOMs. 4 exercises, increasing reps until you cannot get that amount of reps in within that minute. All right, so basically there's 4 exercises on the board, starting with a low number, 2 reps. And then every time the minute hits, you're gonna add 2 to that. And you're gonna add 2, and you're gonna add 2 until you can't get that amount of reps in within that minute. Call that failing out in a good way. Or if you're done with that exercise and you're burnt out and you wanna bail out, that's up to you. So either fail out or bail out, but push your limits. Okay, your rest is gonna decrease each minute. First exercise, dumbbell, reverse lunges. Gently kiss the floor with that back knee. If you have the range of motion, push the limits. You're just gonna get more glute work, you're gonna get more core work, and you're gonna get more quad work out of it. So make sure that foot stays flat, the front foot. You're doing 2 each, easy, breezy. Next up, 1 arm dumbbell push press. You can use 2 dumbbells and alternate. Come back to recenter every time, or you can use 1 dumbbell. Do 1 side at a time, but it's a simple dip of the knees, shoulder press. Okay, what I see a lot of is this. That's a thruster. Okay, it's a small knee bend and then extend the shoulder all the way up. Okay, 2 dumbbells, 1 dumbbell, 2 kettlebells, or 1 kettlebell. Either one work. What do you think is going to be more difficult? Potentially, right? Because it's offset. It's not an even weight. It's not an even weight distribution. Okay, you have that weight on the outside. This is going to be probably the most challenging, I would think, right? In theory, because you have 1 side without weight and you're using an offset kettlebell. But either one work. We're doing 3 each, adding 3 each time. Next up, mountain climbers, easy stuff. Hands under your shoulders, right? Try to keep your knees above your elbows. Meaning, like if you were gonna draw a line, try to keep them up high, as opposed to being low. So you're gonna have to bring those hips up. Profile views here, here. Okay, you're doing 7 each, adding 7 each time. Your last exercise, hop, hop. 5. Adding 5 each time. Okay, those are your exercises with the reps. Once you can no longer get that amount of reps in within that minute, do bike, row, jump rope, something for 2 minutes as an active rest. When you're done with that 2 minutes, look up at the clock, start of a new minute, start another exercise, back at the bottom. My little heart rate monitor here shows you with this very detailed explanation of how your heart is going to go. It's going to slowly climb up, it's going to get to a peak. This is the point where you can't get any more reps in. Then it's going to drop down, then you're going to climb back up with another exercise. Strategy, you make the call however you want to slice and dice those exercises. Doesn't really matter. It's all going to catch up in the end. Let's go.